In this video, we'll talk about how Perplexity's AI browser, Comet, might break browsers forever. So this happened yesterday. A student opened Perplexity Comet, typed one sentence, and watched as AI read their Coursera assignment, selected the correct answers, and clicked submit, all by itself. The founder of Perplexity quoted the tweet and said, "This is not how we intended this to be used. But here's the thing, you can, and people are." Someone else asked Comet to buy 50 shares of stock. It executed the trade. Another person had it pay their bills. Now, for those already thinking about security and privacy, I'll address that at the end of this video. But here's what makes Comet different. Traditional AI assistants, you ask, they answer. You copy, you paste, you click. Comet, you describe what you want done, it opens tabs, fills forms, clicks buttons, executes tasks. You just watch. I'm about to show you the top 10 use cases that have completely changed my workflow. And trust me, number one is absolutely going to blow your mind. Let's dive in. Use case 10, promo codes that actually work. No more sketchy coupon websites asking for your email. I'm in a checkout cart and I just tell Comet, find a promo code that works and keep trying until it goes through. It sees the form field, tests codes one by one, and boom, 15% off in seconds. I opened a second tab with Overstock, gave it the same prompt, and while it worked on that, I kept browsing. Multiple tasks running simultaneously. Use case 9. YouTube becomes searchable. I can ask a Comet. Play the exact moment Neil Armstrong says, "One small step for man." It finds the video, jumps to the timestamp and starts playing. That quickly. Or I'm watching an MKBHD video, let's say his smartphone awards or a tech review, and I want to ask a question like, what camera did he say has the best video quality? It scans the transcript and tells me exactly which camera he mentioned. Better yet, tell me where he talks about battery life in this review. It gives me the exact timestamp and I can jump right there. This is incredibly useful for content creators pulling clips or researchers finding specific moments in hours of interviews. Use case 8, building lists from Amazon tabs. Let's say I want to create a list of product recommendations. I have 10 different Amazon tabs open in my browser. Normally, I'd have to go to each tab, copy the link, paste it somewhere, then clean up those super long, messy Amazon product titles. You know, the ones with all the keywords and random capitalizations. It would take at least 15 to 20 minutes. Instead, I tell Comet, take all the Amazon tabs in this window, shorten the URLs, clean up the product titles, and format them like this. Product name, link. 20 seconds later, I have a perfectly formatted list. Comet shortened each product name to just the brand and what it actually is, plus gave me clean Amazon links. Use case 7, monitoring ticket sales or product drops. Let's say you're trying to buy concert tickets or catch a product restock, like those limited edition sneakers or a sold-out gadget. You know how you have to keep refreshing the page over and over, waiting for that Buy Now button to appear or become active? And if you step away for even a minute, you miss it? Now I just tell Comet, refresh this page every 30 seconds. When the Buy Now button becomes available, alert me immediately. Or even better, when it's available, add it to the cart for me. It babysits the page while I do literally anything else. I could be cooking dinner, working on another project, or watching a video. And Comet is there monitoring for me. No more sitting there, staring at a page, hitting F5 every few seconds. Comet handles the tedious waiting game. Use case 6, finding files on terrible websites. Here's one we've all dealt with. Indian government websites. Let's say I need to download my PAN card form or find the GST registration documents. I'm on the Income Tax Department's homepage. And if you've ever been there, you know it's a maze of links and PDFs buried everywhere. Instead of clicking through 10 different pages, I just ask Comet, get me the PAN card application form from this website. Seconds later, it finds the form and gives me the download link. The same thing works for the EPFO website when you need your UAN details, or the MCA portal for company documents, or even your state's electricity board website for bill formats. These government portals are notoriously difficult to navigate. Comet just cuts through all of that and gets you exactly what you need. Use case 5, analyzing metrics without clicking around. Whether it's podcast analytics or Google Search Console data, Comet can just look at the information and answer questions. I'm on my podcast dashboard and ask, what's our second highest downloaded episode? It browses, analyzes, and tells me immediately. What month in the last year had the most downloads? It even downloaded a CSV file, changed the date range, and gave me the answer. For YouTube Studio, it can switch to advanced mode, change date ranges, and format data into markdown tables that I can copy directly into Google Sheets. Use Case 4, building spreadsheet formulas. Okay, this one's simple but super useful. Let's say I have data in a Google Sheet, maybe my YouTube analytics or monthly expenses or sales numbers. I need to calculate something, but I don't remember the exact formula syntax. Do I use sum or SUMIF? But where do the parentheses go? Instead of Googling it or trial and error, I just ask Comet. What's the average of column B? It looks at my sheet and tells me the answer instantly. Or I can ask, give me a formula to calculate the total of column D. It writes out the exact formula, equals sum of D2 to D50. I just copy, paste it into my sheet, and I'm done. No more struggling with formula syntax. Comet becomes your spreadsheet assistant that actually understands what you're looking at. Use case 3, searching websites better than Google. Here's a relatable one. Let's say you're shopping on Amazon or Flipkart and looking at a product with 500 plus customer reviews. You want to know if anyone mentioned a specific issue, like does this overheat or is this good for gaming? But scrolling through hundreds of reviews would take forever. Instead of reading everything manually, I just ask Comet. Find reviews that mention overheating issues. So it scans all the reviews and shows me exactly which ones talked about that problem. Use Case 2, LinkedIn recruitment. I saw Joanna Stern from the Wall Street Journal tweet about using Comet for finding people on LinkedIn. I prompted, find someone who used to work on the AI team at Apple but now works at Meta, and navigate to their profile. Seconds later, I'm looking at someone's profile who worked at Google, then Apple, now Meta. Before we move on to the final use case, please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on our awesome content. Use Case 1, YouTube recipe to grocery cart. But here's where it gets really insane. The YouTube recipe to grocery cart pipeline. You're watching a recipe video, Indian butter chicken, Italian carbonara, whatever. You click Comet Assistant and type, extract all ingredients from this recipe video with quantities and add them to my Blinkit cart. Watch what happens. Step 1. Comet watches the entire video, not just reads the description. It identifies every ingredient, notes exact quantities, and understands context. Step 2. Opens your grocery delivery app in a new tab, searches for each ingredient, selects appropriate sizes, adds to cart with correct quantities. Step 3. Shows you the final cart with total price, ready to check out. Manual process, 15 to 20 minutes of pausing, noting ingredients, searching each one. With Comet, 2 minutes. Now, while Comet played Wordle for me, and yes, it can do that, let me address the elephant in the room, security and privacy. The Perplexity CEO said they're going to track everything users do in their browser to sell hyper-personalized ads. That doesn't feel great. Independent security audits from Brave and Guardio found that AI browser automation can be vulnerable to prompt injection attacks. What does that mean? When AI automates tasks, it uses your logged-in permissions. A malicious website could potentially trick it into taking actions you didn't intend. Here's my take. I'm not doing online banking through Comet right now, but for specific tasks, clicking publish on podcast episodes, finding YouTube clips, generating Amazon lists, hunting for promo codes, the value it provides is worth it to me. You have to decide which tasks to delegate, making critical business decisions or handling sensitive financial data. To that, research yourself. The question isn't whether to use Comet, it's which task to trust it with. So, are you going to try Comet? What's the first task you're automating? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this helpful, please hit like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos. I've got more AI tools and automation workflows coming your way. I'll see you in the next one.